Hey guys, I'm Lewis, Taylor Campervans. Today we're going to show you the VW T7 with our off-trail conversion. This is a brand new van for us at Taylor Campervans. There's a lot to show you around, so let's get straight into it. Why do we choose the T7? Basically, this is the brand new model from VW. Yes, it's based on the Ford Transit Custom chassis as well. There's a few different features on it. The bumper, the back bumper is slightly different as well. But yeah, it is a Ford Transit Custom. But I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It's nice and spacious on the inside, plenty of width to use for the conversion, drives lovely, lots of colours to choose from factory, comes with the additional extras that you didn't used to see on the T6s, so stuff like reverse camera, sensors front and rear, lane assist, heated seats. Those are things that you do get on T6s but were rare, and you pay a lot for that. So yeah, this comes as kind of a standard thing on these. To get the two single captain seats used to be quite difficult, now an easy thing. So on the whole, I think for a base van, you can't get much better. This brand new VW T7, which we're calling the Offtrail, is based on the heritage of our DR and RO conversions. We've been building these vans like that for years. People love them, and this is the brand new version of that. This is a 4-berth 4 traveller, utilising the pop top as you can see up there. The seat in the back also folds into the bed, which I'll show you later in the tour. So let's crack on the tour and show you around the outside of the van. As you can see, the front parking sensors on these, got them on the rear as well, along with the camera. LED headlights, there's a few options on the headlight upgrades, but yeah, as standard, LED headlights. I think VW have done a really nice job of this van, making the front end nice and rounded, nice and modern looking, and yeah, firm favourite. These vans start their life as a panel van from VW, so we cut the windows in on the side over here. We've also got on this side is the 230 hookup. This is our very own waterproof IP66 input for campsites, so that will charge your Clayton power in this instance, and leisure battery. A finishing touch on the side, our lovely new Offtrail branding. So around the back here, this is the tailgate version. A lot of people go for the tailgate. They like the idea of standing underneath it if it's raining, good access to the boot. They also do a barn door version which has its pros as well, so don't always just write off the barn doors. But yeah, predominantly tailgates for camper vans. Also, you've got the reverse parking sensors, the reverse camera, and again the VW style on the back I think is really nice. Moving up, you can see you got the 2 solar panels again, because this is a gas-free conversion. It's quite heavily reliant on the solar panels. As you can see, we've put the Rogue alloys and the Swamper wheels. We seem to always opt for the Swamper wheels, as you probably saw from the previous video as well. I just think they give them a really nice look, especially in this environment as well. We've been in the depths of Devon, and we've even got the flicked mud up the side of the van to give it that real off-road feel. Let's jump inside and show you around. First thing first is the pop top, which is an easy undo and push up. Welcome to the inside of the Offtrail. I'm going to show you around. So we've got swivel seats which we put on all the vans, creating extra seating space, which is obviously quite important on the camper vans. When we build these vans, we go for a real contemporary feel, nice soft colours, bare edge birch we use, which you saw on the off tracks as well. With the green interiors, we've got quite a few different colours to choose from, but green seems to be very popular at the minute. This is our look and feel on the insides of the vans. We do offer a range of different colours, finishes, but all kind of finish as this nice homely feeling interior. As you can see, looking around the inside of this van, they are quite a lot bigger than the T6s used to be. You can fit a slightly larger bed, wider bed. You can also fit a 50-litre fridge whilst maintaining a flat unit. Previously on the T6s, you used to have to cut in to allow for the 50-litre fridge to sit there. So yeah, and actually sitting in here, they feel a lot bigger than the T6s. So I think that's a really big benefit when looking at the T7 Offtrail. We do offer the Offtrail in quite a few different configurations. We have a 2-seater option, which is this one here, which is the 112 size bed. And we also have a 3-seater option, which is a 118, both made by the same manufacturer of beds, but it's a 2-seater and 3-seater. We do also have what we call the high units and the low units. This is the high units, and we can show you the low units on a different video. Right now, we're going to talk about this model here, the high units and the 2-seater. There's a lot packed into here, so let's show you around what we've got. Up here we've got the induction hob, because this is actually a gas-free van. All our Offtrails are gas-free. We've also got a sink with a nice little infill. This is just a cold water system with an internal bottle. We do have the option of an underslung tank, a 51 litre or a 31 litre. That is an additional upgrade that we offer. We've got these really neat cup holders, which are actually perfect for Yeti mugs, made from bamboo to match the van's interior. This is a rail that we also make in-house to eliminate any of the metal plastic stuff that we don't like too much. You've got up here the bamboo worktop with a nice big cubby hole flap. Down on the units here you've got 2 big opening cupboards, so like I said before, internal bottle on this one, which is a 12 litre bottle which you can take out, clean, put back in again, works perfectly, and what we've been doing for years, and yeah, why change if it works. Like I said, do offer the underslung tank as well for more storage of water. Wastewater generally goes onto the outside, can be caught in a bucket if needs be, but again, that's been kind of the norm for many years, and never have it had any issues with it whatsoever. And then yeah, under here basically it's just storage space, so nice big cupboard doors for that. This is the 50 litre 12-volt fridge, which runs off the leisure battery. Got a nice neat little freezer compartment as well. Yeah, so perfect size for your bits and bobs. Above the fridge we've got a neat cutlery drawer. We do this on all of our vans. Again, nice little compartment to put your cutlery in. Little additional chopping board or extra surface area, which again I think is a really nice, neat addition to our vans. That sits in there nicely. We fit the VanShades into all of our Offtrail vans. They come in a range of colours, offer really good thermal properties and look great. So when we design these units, we try and utilise as much space as we can. So as you can see, like everywhere here, there's something we've used for something. So above here, you've got the kitchen units, got nice, neat storage space with closable fronts, all on soft close hinges. Back here, which is the high unit version that we offer on the Offtrail. You got, again, utilising space everywhere you see. Back here as well, all good storage space, which is super important on a small converted van like this, because every bit of space matters. So on all of our Offtrail vans, we fit a digital display screen. This is the perfect way to be able to touch each individual item, turn our lights on and off with a push of a button. We always use warm lighting, it just gives it much nicer feel, more homely feel within the van. Also, this is a way to turn your fridge on, turn your water pump on, 12-volt sockets which are located under here. So you've got USB-Cs and a 12-volt socket, which are perfect place just to put your bits and bobs up here charging. So yeah, that's the digital display screen. Moving down here, we've got a diesel heater. This is a controller to control what your heater's up to. It's got sensors inside the controller here to allow you to set a perfect temperature. The auxiliary diesel heater runs off the existing diesel tank. The heater outlet's down here, so that blows out lovely warm air to keep the van nice and warm, obviously. We have the 240 sockets, so these can work off of shore power, like we said on the hookup on the outside. Also, they can work off an inverter. So how we run all of our electrics on the Offtrails is through this Clayton power. So the great thing about this Clayton power is it's an all-in-one system. So it has a 12 volt 100 or 160 amp lithium battery inside it. It also has an inverter, which is what converts 12 volt power to 230 volt power, allowing you to run things through these 3-pin sockets, like hair dryers, coffee machines, kettles, induction hob, all runs through what's in here, the inverter. This also charges off the solar panels. So on the roof we have 260 watts of solar, so that keeps this topped up. Also the engine charges it as well. So we really like the Clayton powers. They offer a really good all-in-one system for a gas-free conversion, and have a really easy usable interface as well to show you exactly what power you've got in there. You can also go into this and see what's going into it, what's going out of it. So yeah, with the Clayton powers, we've been fitting these for years now and think they're a perfect addition for these gas-free conversions. So we've also got our own design and made table. This sits in just behind me here, which I can show you later on in the tour. Fits onto our in-house design and made rail, and yeah, perfect size table just for playing some cards at night or a few drinks and some food. As I mentioned before, this is a 4-berth camper, so I'm going to show you how the bed works. So we make this bed panel here, which we've done these nice contour lines on, which is on all the Offtrails. We also have a cab cover which slides forwards just to neaten up the front section of the van. So yeah, this has got a 5cm memory foam mattress at the top, small double, similar size to the bed here. So yeah, perfect space for kids or even adults. On the pop tops that we have, you have 2 side meshes which can be closed with these roll blinds, a front clear window as well, which can also be shut. This is actually the strap down system, which, to be honest, is a tried and tested system. It works perfectly. I do get asked quite a lot about other style systems, but the strap down is definitely one of our favourites. So the lower bed system that we use is actually the Moby frame. This is now a standard thing on the Offtrails. We love the Moby frame because you get the rail in the floor, which makes it a really versatile use of space. Gives you a really big boot area as well. The functionality of it's really good, which I can show you now. But yeah, Moby frame for us is number 1 and comes as standard on all our Offtrails. So as you can see, super easy to pull forwards. Just a lift of a bar, locked off any position. So you can have people traveling here. Comes with Isofix points as well, which is super important for a lot of people. The 3-seater version also has Isofix points just on the outer seats. Yeah, and then it goes all the way back to the back of the van as well to increase your this living space as well. So as you can see, that's already further back in the van. So yeah, really like these beds, as you can probably tell. Adjustable headrests. You also get storage space underneath as well, which can be accessed either through our front door here or in the top here as well. Super easy to fold out. Just pull a lever under here, drop that down like so. You've got this topper mattress that folds up and over and creates a bed area. So this back shelf is also adjustable as well. That's actually where the table was stored on the back of there that I had out earlier. So this is an adjustable back section, so take my shoes off. So you can sit here and use it as more of a long sitting seat, or to put it out as a bed, got a simple handle there, like so, and you've got yourself a comfortable bed within a few seconds. That can stay down at the back and be used as a parcel shelf in the boot, which is also really handy. And yeah, to lift it back up again, really straightforward. Up and over, just pull that straight up, flick that over, slide it back in, and there you go. This has got our upholstery on it as well, so we've had this specially made. We've gone for on this one kind of an interior woven fabric and then an outside faux leather. We have loads of options when it comes to upholstery, so yeah, that's a really good way to customize the inside look of the van. Also, it would be matching with the front seats as well, so yeah, it brings it all together and makes it look and feel really nice. So it'd be really great now to show you the boot space that we offer in the back of the vans. As I've already shown you before, you can pull this seat right forward, so I'm going to do that now to showcase how big the boot can really be. So I pull that forward, lock it off, as easy as that. So yeah, around here, as I said earlier, people love the tailgate, to be able to stand underneath here, do what you need to do under here. We put 2 additional lights in here as well, just for extra boot lighting. As you can see here, the boot is massive, obviously because the seat's all the way pulled forward. This is what I love about this, is you can have all your stuff loaded up, kids in the back, passengers in the back, nice and close to the front, but then have everything in the back end here. Just keeps it front end tidy, back end boot. When you're camping, this is all the stuff you're going to be bringing out anyway, your awning, things like that, and then you can pull the seat back and create a really open living space in the middle section. Obviously this is the adjustable seat, so that comes up, locks off at the top. That's where the table storage was, where I showed you earlier in place. Little flap here to utilise a little bit more space from the back as well. Yeah, rail system brings it all the way to the back. Over here we put in these little hooks, again perfect for hanging your coats on, drying them out, saves them being stuffed onto the floor. So back here really is all just storage. There's not really a lot else to really do or fit into here, because obviously the water's at the front. The Clayton Power is actually just in behind here, so we utilise this space here because previously we used to do the Clayton Power here, sat looking at the back, but when designing the T7 Offtrail we decided that actually this is the most dead space of the van, so we put it in there, which again works really perfectly. If you ever need to access the back end of it, that's easy to take off as well. So yeah, this is all just storage space. That runs all the way through over the wheel arch as well. Fit your chairs in there, anything like that. Double opening doors for easy access, which again has been a firm favourite, brought up from the DR 2.0, which we did about 2 years ago. So that's kind of worked from the day we did it. And yeah, other than that, that is the back end of the Offtrail. One of the biggest benefits of these is how versatile they are. Massive boot area, feels much more like a car driving as a day-to-day driver. So yeah, I'll show you the front end of the cab area and show you how car-like that feels. Here we are at the front end of the T7 Offtrail. What was always quite important with these vans is a lot of owners, from our experience, are actually using these as their day-to-day drivers. So although yes, being a camper van is very important, equally the drive and how it feels is probably far more important. most people would be using this as their day-to-day driver, so sort of 20% campervan, 80% passenger car vehicle is actually super important. Some of the features we really love about the T7 is stuff that becomes actually a standard feature. Like I spoke about earlier, the T6 is not so much. So things like heated seats, CarPlay, wireless CarPlay, app connect. The keyless start's great, the electric handbrake's also really good, multifunction steering wheel, cruise control, all stuff like that that just makes these feel just like driving a car, which is, again, like I said, super important when you're using this as your day-to-day driver. You want it to feel modern, so this is exactly what this is. Another big plus on the T7 is they got the manual version, which is the 6-speeder standard. So this is the manual, which on the T6 was a 5-speeder standard. So yeah, 6-speed, and then they also do the automatic, which again is a great model, and they both drive lovely. So that wraps up the full tour of our Offtrail van. We're really excited to launch this van now. We offer quite a few nice variations which we've discussed here, and yeah, we think this is a perfect all-round small camper van for everyday use. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.